Well, people heard you say something stupid.
That's okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
No.
Morning.
There's a rant. So I'm going to have a rant today. Something I had no direct contact with. Jim did. But there are a couple strange connections between me and Jim. The number one thing is my mom's maiden name is Jim's last name. So
That's
I'm
right.
part Jim. But Jim had belonged to this group called the LA County, Orange County Audio Association. What is it called?
AAA.
That was back in
Or
the 80s.
AA.
So Jim goes, hey, Jim said to me, they meet once a month. You want to come with me to one of these events? I go, okay.
That's how it starts.
I go to the event, and it's exactly what you would think it is. It's a bunch of old guys. They're not even really talking to each other.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
No, we're talking to each other. These guys are just sitting around. You know, they're not. Their personalities don't exist there. No one has a personality.
They're there for the free pizza.
Yeah, there's free like Domino's or Papa John's and some sodas, and then people just stare at the carcasses of audio equipment. Then, I go, Jim, and he goes, what? And I go, see that guy over there? And he goes, who? That weirdo? That guy's a weirdo. And I go, he's my neighbor. And I go on, and this guy is like historically, if you looked up in the Encyclopedia Britannica of weirdo neighbors, this is the guy. 100% weirdo. Complains about the weirdest shit to people. Doesn't understand how he comes off. Horrible, bad, weirdo guy. In fact, remember when the SARS epidemic was going around?
Right.
You know, occasionally if you live in a building, you're a tenant in a building, they have to enter your dwelling, check fire alarms or whatever. And I remember him putting a note on the door saying, you can't come in here. You might be exposed to SARS, which I believe it probably originated in his apartment. So cut to Jim goes to their annual holiday gala. And it's hosted by Fremer. Michael Fremer's there, and they're honoring Bernie Grumman. And to get people to show up and to raise money, they auction off like crazy good stuff. Like you can buy, how much is a ticket? Like $5. You could buy any number of tickets you want to buy to enter into the raffle they do at the end. And they're giving away Wilson speakers, not the crazy Wilson speakers,
the small ones, the $12,000 Wilsons.
Yeah, they're giving away autograph records or test pressings. They're giving away tons of stuff. So then I start getting texts from Jim. Your weirdo neighbor just won something. It goes into 10 different texts that this guy he can't stop winning.
The guy won 10 times, and everyone in the place was like, huh.
But Jim said
it's a rigged election.
When you go to these events, they do auction too. But he says the rich guys just come in and buy a ton of tickets, and they're the ones who win the shit. But how many prizes they have? About 25, 30?
Yeah, 44 prizes.
44 prizes ranging from, I think Fremer gave out his new record, and Chad donates records, but he said this guy kept winning. There was
a Zesto Phono stage up there. There were the $12,000 Cardis.
And good shit. And I went last year with Jim. I think Vinyl Piper and Delfino, we all went. And that dude won like 5 things. So it is rigged, Danny. There's Danny K. It's rigged, but my weirdo neighbors
How is it rigged if it's a random drawing?
Because I don't know. Well, have you met this guy, Harry? You would
know. They use the Dominion. They use the Dominion thing to pull out.
Hold on, Jim. He's technically the photographer for the association. He takes all the pictures, right?
Yeah, he's the
He
vice
should
president.
be, and he should be. Not
But
included.
hey, granted, I play music. You could probably tell if you live in vicinity of my building that the music's coming from my apartment. His apartment, nothing. No one would have any indication he's interested in anything but maybe dead bodies or something.
Hmm.
I call. Well, there you go.
That
Hey.
was a tough night, man. That guy
was,
won.
I don't think,
Quarter.
Rob, I hate to criticize your show, but I don't think you should start with a really long story. People
Oh,
are
wow.
waking up. People are just coming
No,
here.
People
actually,
falling asleep.
Mazzy, you're not a live streamer. I'm
That
a
was
live
4-minute
streamer.
story.
You
That's not
need
that
to you need to yammer to let the audience build up.
Okay, wake up,
We need to get
everyone.
Roger
Yes,
up here.
tomorrow.
But
one
hey,
morning.
also, Mazzy, let
Morning,
me tell
Harry.
you.
Good
Let me
morning.
tell you something. If you follow your analytics, most
You follow
people
your anal.
most people don't watch the show live.
Got
They
it.
watch it later. So, hey, by the way, if anyone noticed the thumbnail, I included Jim's pig in it.
There's my. That's my
But
piggy.
Pig has a dog face.
It's a pig,
With a
Jim.
dog
I don't.
face.
You know what? I'm not insulting pigs like you do, Mazzy.
I'm right here with you.
Whatever.
Did anybody watch the Steve Westman, Bruce Spicer interview?
No.
Okay.
Is it good?
It was,
know-
but looking at Bruce Spicer's books, and I just happened to be looking at
For
Mark
people
Lewis's.
who don't know who he is, who is
Bruce Spicer's written a shitload of books on the Beatles.
I have all of them here.
They're very good. But I was researching
Very
the Mark
detailed.
Lewison book, who's written the ultimate book on them. We're still waiting for part 2. A lot of the stuff Spicer put in his books, it looks like he lifted right out of Lewison's books. A lot of it.
Well, the thing about Spicer's book, are you talking about? See, Spicer has 2 different segments of his books. The ones that have the whole labels. In fact, I just happen to have them, some of them right here.
Oh God! Hey, by the way, I want Harry's the one to blame for bringing Beatles into the stream.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
this
not
is
so
right.
much Beatles as it is the author. And
Still, we don't. To us, it's the Beatles. It's still
Okay,
more Beatles.
well,
shit.
All right.
if you
Yeah,
have
the
both
thing is,
books and you read it, you'll see that it looks like he lifted a
they're
lot of
more,
stuff.
they're more technical, where they have every label variation. It's a different thing. Lewison's books are detailed, but they tell a story. They're different than here. Obviously, there's copy at the beginning where you have the stories, but like you have a whole book on VJ. I mean, how
Yeah.
fucking long were the Beatles on VJ? And there's a whole book of the variations. The birth of Beatlemania in America, like Capitol Records.
That's the one that I was looking at right there. That a lot of the text in there looks like it came right out of Lewison's book.
That could be the Beatles on. Yeah, but this was written. What you mean? This was written before Lewison's book. I
And
think.
Matt,
Oh,
can you
it's
correct?
verbatim. I'll show you.
Mazzy,
But maybe
correct me.
Lewison took it from him. I don't know.
Mazzy, correct me if I'm wrong. So, Bob Sale, right? Jim, who owned Freak Beat.
Right.
He told me one of the best books you can get is that Beatles like price guide. That one
Yeah.
that Harry's holding.
Well,
He said
and Bruce
that's like the
Spicer
best.
is a co-author on this one at the bottom. See, forward
Yeah,
by
and
Bruce
that book
Spicer.
is very expensive and hard to get.
Yeah,
But he
and
says
it's like,
that.
it's so
it's like
outdated.
30
now.
years outdated.
Yes,
outdated.
but hold on. It's not outdated because he says the reason that book is so good is it, aside from being about the Beatles, it teaches you how to really look at labels
Yeah, it is good.
and all that other stuff. It's a good source for just knowing about collecting vinyl and identifying records and such like that.
I mean, it's not the last few years he's done the small ones, which I have upstairs. They're in the library there. But yeah, I mean, these are exhausted. This guy is one of those detail-oriented guys.
Well,
that
he's
you
a
look
lawyer.
at
And he knows
every
how to research.
every single label variant, every matrix, all that stuff. It's geeky stuff, which is
Matrix.
fun. I can't get into the details of it. I like it for entertainment. It is weird. It gets beyond the music,
Are
obviously.
yours signed? I got signed copies when I bought them.
I think I have a couple signed. I don't really, get.
I don't know how many. I've got all his books.
I do
They're
too.
really good.
Yeah, he's like.
Anyways, enough of that. You can. I just wanted to bring that up.
I can't
It's your
remember.
fault. Look, when you wind Mazzy up about the Beatles, you can't turn him off.
Well, I came
Hey.
down here. I came down here because you're the jazz. You're like an honorary jazz bum. You're like the de facto. You're like Shemp of the jazz bums, and all my jazz CDs are here. And the people that followed my IKEA thing, I put those two
Good
units
morning, Miss
together.
Steve.
And today it's going to be the big shift. Those are going to be the jazz records there that are going to go underneath the jazz CDs.
Very
So
nice.
I'm going to loosen up.
You're having a high fidelity moment, huh?
Yes, I'm going to kind of do the big shift, as they call it, the big shift. So we're down here. I had to move the drums out about 2 feet into the room.
Wow.
Chris, I ordered that 50th anniversary of Wish You Were Here. I'm looking forward to getting that. The box set.
I listened to it because I have I got sent a stream of it, and it's actually I couldn't tell about the remix stuff.
Oh, I have something to add to this.
Well, I couldn't tell about the remix if I liked it because on a stream version of it.
If anyone is a big follower of Pink Floyd on social media, Vinyl Piper told me about this. So apparently what they're doing to promote it, and correct me if I'm wrong, Piper, 5 cities all over the world are having pop-ups to celebrate it. LA is one of them, the only one in North America, I think. Maybe Toronto, but the only one in the US. And to commemorate it, Friday morning, you'll be able to go there and get an exclusive white vinyl variant of the reissue.
Wow.
So it's at a newsstand. I don't know how they're gonna turn it into a pop-up, but I'm gonna go over there.
Where's it at?
In Beverly Hills.
Can you pick a copy up for me?
It's probably
I would imagine that it might be limited to one person each, but I don't know.
If it's not, try to pick one up.
A couple things. Hey, Joey, I did not bolt it because they're the low ones. They're not the high ones. Whenever I do high shelves, I bolt them to the wall. It's on a totally flat surface. I don't. It's not. It can't tip because it's 2 levels. It's really literally just 2 levels there.
Okay.
So
I don't know how many they're producing. I don't know how many they're allowing people to buy, but I would imagine after it might be going for some dough.
I don't know if you saw the comment, but Raul Malo died.
The Outlaws?
The Mavericks?
No, the Mavericks.
Mavericks.
Oh. I like
He
Yeah,
wasn't
that
that
guy had a
old. Did they
voice.
say? Did
That's
they
a
say what he
bummer.
did? Did he say what he died of?
He went to the hospital. They were doing a benefit or a tribute for him the other night, and before he could attend, they rushed him to the hospital. So he'd been sick for quite a while.
Oh, I just saw him like 3 years ago.
So I'm going to go back to the Pink Floyd.
Wait. Hold on, Mazzy. I'm not
Cancer.
technically, I guess his country. They were country. That dude could.
They were alt country.
Yeah, but that dude could sing.
Tex-Mex kind of stuff.
Regardless, he would do opera. He would sing opera. That dude had a voice.
Amazing voice.
He died with my friend Coleman died, brain cancer, like an inoperable type of thing. Yeah.
I saw him open for Los Lobos a few times.
So this Pink Floyd thing, I did listen to it because they sent me an advanced link, and I listened to the whole thing. And I can't tell on the remix yet. The guy James Guthrie remixed it this time, not Wilson. However, which actually is pretty good. If you know who Mike Millard was a famous bootlegger. He would have like this wheelchair, and he wasn't handicapped, but rigged out with microphones in it and a tape recorder in the boot and everything. And he would bootleg these famous things. So one of the discs or one of the segments in this Pink Floyd is a show. I think it's in LA. It might have been the Forum. I'm not sure where in LA. And they have actually the live bootleg concert, which is actually sounds pretty good. And Stephen Wilson mixed it or remixed it, or fixed it up. And so I listened to that once. Actually, it sounds pretty good. But for them to do one of his infamous bootlegs on a proper album, a Pink Floyd release, is pretty interesting.
So wait, is this part
Yeah,
of the
cool.
Wish You Were
Part of
Here?
the box set. It's part of the box set.
The CD box set or vinyl box set?
I think it's a vinyl too, the box set, but not the 2-record set, obviously. I think the 2-record set that you're talking about, my guess is just the remix. Is that it? But some of the outtakes a couple of the outtakes are kind of, okay, do we really need that? But some of I think there's 9 outtakes, but they're long. Remember, this is long. And what's nice about it, the remix of, at least on the stream I heard, I don't know if it's equivalent to the CD box. You know how Wish You Were Here starts with what? One part Wish You Were Here, part 1 through 6. And at the end of the album, it's like part 7 to 9 or whatever it's called. They put the two together. And that's the remix, is the Wish You Were Here portion. I'm not sure if he remixes the entire album on the vinyl, but it's actually really good. But the outtakes, there's a great version of one of the songs with instrumental with David Gilmour playing a pedal steel guitar on it, which is incredible.
Hey, Zepp, you mean any shows on that tour? Because they have live albums, right?
Who?
Yeah.
Floyd.
A friend
They
of
didn't
mine.
record any shows on that tour.
They have a bunch of live albums, or a
A
handful.
friend
Right.
of mine in Tacoma went into a Springsteen show at the Dome, and he did audio and video. He did the same thing with a wheelchair. They caught him. They kicked him out. So he went outside, bought a ticket from a scalper, went back inside, just walked in with his gear. And so if you watch the video, because the video's out there, it starts out from this side of the stage, and all of a sudden, boom, he's on this side of the stage.
So
Wait, so
Big,
hey,
big
Zepp, in
booth.
that article, do they describe how the dude recorded the show?
there's articles you can read.
I mean, if it sounds, he didn't
See,
like just
Scotty.
bring in a regular tape recorder and have a mic and record it.
Did you? I just said in the handles of the wheelchair, he had stereo mics. He had 2 mics. There's a whole article or a few articles written on it. But how dare them throw out a crippled person from a concert in a wheelchair, right, Harry? Harry left.
So you saying I kicked Harry out of this stream?
Yes.
He's a pro. What other stuff has he done? Is there other famous recordings he did?
There's tons. There's tons. There's a whole. You could go online and search it and a whole list. Mike Millard, Millard, I think.
So this weekend I went to the Orange County, or not the Pasadena flea market, and there's a dude that Jim knows all well, and he was selling. He took over that. We talk about Harry's favorite record store in LA. The guy passed away, Bagatelle, and he took over, I guess, what he left, right? The whole, and people kind of said, well, it's a bunch of nothing. Well, the guy he must have brought 2,000 records to the flea market, and everything was $5. He had boxes and boxes. And I went through every box because he even said, like, there are gems in there, guys. He had like 8 copies of this there. 8 copies of this, $5 each. This will be in the auction.
With the book?
So I'm not lying. But this was the mintiest this thing is mint.
With
Like
the
this
book?
book, I cleaned and re-sleeved everything. As a book, everything is in minty condition.
You don't see that very often.
No, you usually see this falling apart.
Yeah.
But every record looks kind of almost unplayed. So that a mono copy of Sgt. Pepper, not in the best shape, but it plays pretty good.
Does it have the psychedelic inner sleeve?
No. Wait, yeah, it does. Actually, it does. That you mean?
Yep. And did it have the insert cut out?
No.
Okay. You can put that in. You can find copies of that.
No, I'm going to give this. So I have lots of records. I'm doing lots of giveaways during the auction. This will be given away. Okay. Because I have the mono box. I don't need it.
You
And I
know,
think I have
Is
another
that
mono
album any
copy of it.
good?
No, it sucks.
the,
In
the
fact,
post,
in
the
fact,
post,
I understand if there's a book that shows 58 things of this label.
you know, they haven't done a anniversary of Bangladesh yet, but still, any sales from CDs are out there still go to UNICEF.
Well,
So yes,
so I'm doing lots of giveaways. Okay, this probably to me was the best pickup from in there. A kind of OG pink label.
that's the
Oh,
one you want.
I need to fix myself. I'm inverted differently. Meh,
You
meh.
show up fine on.
You show up fine on here.
I
Well,
am
that's-
okay.
Yeah, that's his Capricorn.
Okay,
That's what you need right there.
I see this as backwards, but
That's great,
This-
Harry.
this was minty niceness. It's not minty nice. The cover's not in great shape. So, oh, this is a good one. I'll put this in the auction. So you can read that because I see it as backwards.
Fillmore,
last
the
name.
last
We can
day.
read it. It's fine. It's
Okay, so this is what was in here. It had the Fillmore book,
right.
which this is very nice.
It came in a
How
box.
how many discs was this?
3 records set in a box.
Okay,
and it
this
had
is
a
a
7-inch record too.
yeah, this is a test pressing, and this is the only thing that's in there. So I don't know which disc this is, but it's the test pressing. But here's what's cool too. I got to clean this, so I'll clean and re-sleeve this. But the documentation here.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
Very cool.
So it has two sheets of documentation. That's cool.
It also came with a poster. Do you have the poster?
Dude, it's a test pressing. What do you want from me?
I have two posters.
Okay, you're better than me. Hey everyone, Mazzy's better than me.
No, I
I
was gonna.
think he's saying you can have one for
I was
your.
gonna say if you're keeping it as a kindness, of my
I'm not. No, I'm not keeping it. If I
Well, then
was,
fuck it. I'm not giving it to you.
no, I appreciate it, Mazzy. Do that in your auctions.
It has
Okay.
a little. It comes with a ticket. You
Yeah.
see the ticket?
Hold on, let me make Mazzy big because
They're
it's
a replica
Mazzy,
ticket.
there should be a 7-inch too with a picture sleeve.
Mine doesn't have a picture sleeve. What has this?
Oh, hey
Well, yeah,
Mazzy,
that's kind of a picture sleeve.
Mazzy.
yes.
There's a poor young boy in Chicago who needs the poster.
Okay, I will send you. Remind me, email me, Vance. I have two posters. One, it was up in my bedroom as a kid because it's got staple holes.
Oh, yeah, it's got staple
Don't,
holes and
don't put a
human
black
stains
light
on
on
it.
that poster.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll send you this, Vance. Yeah, just remind me. Send me an email like later today.
We're here about making connections with people.
Yeah, now Vance, do you have the actual album already without the poster? Is that it, or you just don't have the album? We just want the poster. I mean, and then it has the booklet, obviously. But do you have the booklet? Do you have the album? I have two booklets here. You know what it is?
Okay.
When I worked in stores, when we would put stuff in the returns to return stuff, we would take the extra, like the stickers out. I remember the Grateful Dead Skull and Roses, the round Skull and Roses sticker. We'd take those out and keep them all the time. But so I got like tons of Sergeant
Hey,
Pepper inserts.
Hold on, you idiot, Raji. I just said I don't want to give it to someone who wants, and Zep needed it, and I made the connection. You don't appreciate me for who I am. That's what you don't.
So no Zap. Okay, if you have the album, you should have it for the album. That's it. You know.
Okay. Let's get back to me.
So,
So also,
All about you.
yeah.
Yes.
all
Also,
about you.
you know, this is getting ridiculous in LA. These vinyl pop-ups. They're doing them all the time, but they're kind of lame. The lamest one was this weekend. If anyone has been to LA, one of the premier shopping destinations is the the Grove. And then there's the farmers market. They're actually two separate entities that are kind of connected. The Grove was built by Jim's not here. The big giant developer in LA.
Does the Grove still have the big hot sauce store?
Yeah, that's not the Grove. That's Farmers Market.
Oh,
Farmers Market does.
but that's still
So
there.
if you went to the Grove, you would never think COVID happened and any stores are having trouble. That place is always busy. So at the Farmers Market, they did a vinyl pop-up. And actually real people went there. Amoeba was there, but there were 5 kind of booths and it was kind of lame. But there was one seller there who I met at VinylCon, and they used to own a record store, and they kind of don't go out all the time to sell their stuff. And I picked up this MoFi of Asia. Really nice condition. The cover's okay, but the vinyl's kind of minty. And this record, if you don't know this record, this is a kick-ass record. This Hugh Masekela. Home is Where the Music Is, double LP. This record kicks ass. And I actually have, they did that early 80s, the MCA was doing those twofers. This album is one of those, which is technically not a twofer. And then I've gotten another copy of this Tones for Jones Bones, this Chick Corea record, which is awesome. So I have 2 of these now. Kick-ass record here. I found that. So that, I mean, it was lame, but I found 3 records.
Well,
And then
lame.
it was lame because it just was 5 booths.
3 records. I think that's all you need.
It wasn't anything. It was not great. And they said it was the second annual one.
Did you go to the hot sauce store?
No, I did see the hot sauce store, but those hot sauces are
There's a room. There's a room. Yeah, it's overpriced. There's a room.
Yeah, it's overpriced. But right next to it is a pickle store. That's pretty good. But everything's
every
expensive.
kind of hot sauce. Thousands of little bottles of hot sauce.
Is the pickle store next to the motorcycle store?
Okay. Mazzy's being real. Harry, you're ridiculous.
I am being real because I think it's the cool thing.
Okay, so then the day before I went out to Amoeba and I kicked ass at Amoeba. And
you're kicking ass and you're crushing it this morning.
Right. So what is this one?
That's the 30th anniversary.
I found the 30th anniversary one for like $75, which is cheap for this. It doesn't have the poster, but I'm going to Frankenstein this.
You want me to put the Fillmore poster in it?
I'm going to Frankenstein from the copy I have, and I'm going to sell. I have a 1983 copy that I think sounds great. But
does that have the cover insert sheet?
Does it have the stickers?
It only has the stickers. It only has.
I need the cover insert for that.
Does it have a copy of the Wizard of Oz on?
I need the cover. I need everything to make this a full-fledged one. So I'm going to Frankenstein the one I have.
Does that say 2012 on that sticker on the back?
This is what kind of makes the cover.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Well, I mean, it says Kevin Gray and the Deadlines, and this thing, and I can honestly say the hype about this one is correct. This sounds amazing. So, and people who
got one at half price books for like $30.
Well, I was with Angelo Kelly when he was in town, and Record Safari had a sealed copy for $150.
Wow.
And yeah, but that's kind of what it goes for, I think. No,
it goes for a lot more than that.
Had a sealed. Angelo bought that copy because Angelo said
Coffee Dave bought one for $350 at this Seattle show about 6 months ago.
Well, okay, tell Dave I got this for $75. But here's the funny thing. There's a spot in Amoeba where they have rare records, but people don't know to go look at it. They had this in here, and the way they labeled it was the 2003 version. That's all it said. They they reseal them up and write on it. So I don't even think they knew what this was. That's why it was priced so low. But good for me, right? Okay. So I had a coup last week. I found 2 copies of this record. Two.
Did you find Record Collector News there?
No. In fact, they went to the trouble to put they went up to the trouble to put a sign saying no copies of. Okay. So I found 2 copies of this last week. REM Chronic Town with the gargoyle label, which is hard to find. So there's one, which I'm going to be selling. I'm selling one of these. And here's the other one.
You want to
So I
send one to
found-
me in my pile?
Do you want to pay what it goes for?
What does it go for?
Wow.
A lot of money. $80 to $150.
I'll find one. I have a copy of it, but not the gargoyle.
I picked this up not at Amoeba. This is a really good record. Doesn't go for crazy money. I already have an Alto, and if anyone knows Alto, it was the guy who was doing stuff with helped start Classic Records, and he went to Europe and started his version called Alto. I have an Alto cut of this that'll be in the auction. This is probably like a second or third pressing. I think it originally came out on
Well, this is a
on
30-minute
Argo.
commercial for your auction. Is that it?
Well, you fucking come up here and talk about your whatnot, so shut the fuck up.
Why do you have to be so
Whatever. You can't
angry?
get a word in edgewise with you guys.
Hey, Harry. See, this is bullshit, Harry. Harry, I'm not inviting you back anymore. It's my live stream. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Wow, you're so angry.
And you were talking the whole time. I'm not dealing with you acting like a fucking baby, Harry, anymore. I'm not.
Come on back, Harry.
You fucking do this shit all the time. Jim doesn't say anything. Jim says, "Hey, can I say something?" I bring him up. Jim, say what you want. But Harry, I'm not putting up with you acting like a baby anymore. Can I hear you, Jim?
Yeah.
Well, your neighbor's
can't
going
hear
to
you.
come.
You muted?
Your neighbor who
Am I
wins
still
everything.
muted?
I have to come back in.
Rob's neighbor. Rob's neighbor is going to come and kick his ass. The guy who wins everything.
That guy won 10 out of 40. It was unbelievable. He didn't win like the big units, but he was a winner. But that was a very fun, nice event. You were mentioned, Mazzy. Did I tell you that?
I'm
No.
sorry. Here's the deal, Harry, and I know you're still listening. You've done this 4 times, Harry. It's my live stream. I can do whatever I want. And I was showing records that I picked up. I let you show your Beatles books at the beginning.
Harry, come back up. Rob's an asshole.
I don't
We know
understand.
it.
I don't
Rob's an
understand
asshole,
why you're
so
so.
come back up, Harry.
Here's the deal. I don't understand why you're so touchy. People send me a link. Can I come up? And I let them come up and talk about their shit. Harry,
come
let's
back.
stay. Harry, let's stay in context.
Hooray for Harry. Come back, Harry.
Oh, hold on. Harry, it's my live stream. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I don't do this every day. Mazzy was at the beginning of the stream. Mazzy was talking about the Beatles books that you brought up. You were showing them. I'm done with you acting like a baby because that's
Harry,
exactly
come back
what
up.
it is.
Let's dump on Rob. He's an asshole today.
No.
like every other.
I did. Hold on. I don't want to turn this into a drama stream because that's not what I want. But I did nothing wrong, Harry. But you've done this 4 other times. Harry, I don't know what you've been waiting to talk about. I don't. This lives in your head. I know what the stream is. We're 33 minutes into a 2-hour stream, Harry. I have 10 records I wanted to show. And I can't show them. But yet you can act like a fucking baby and pissed off and run away, which you've done like 4 or 5 times. I'm done with it, Harry. You're the wrong one, not me.
I picked a bad day for.
Well, I don't know.
I'm going to sniff some glue.
I don't know what I did. I just wanted to show the records
I'm going to
do up this weekend.
I'm going to do a jazz
Here's the
CD.
thing. Can I say something?
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of programs, 12-step programs. There's Al-Anon and Coke-Anon, and they have a program that some of us might need to go to called On and On and On and On for people who talk too much.
Hey, Peter, I'll give you the benefit that I'm an asshole. You are free to say this, but I'm free to tell you, go do something else.
Okay.
I am not that important.
Let's take a namaste moment.
And hold on, Peter. Grammar is a big important thing in this world. And when you say you're an asshole, I'm my own asshole. So maybe you brush up on your grammar, before
Okay,
you.
I want to tamper.
Remember the song "I'm an Asshole"?
Let's chill out. Let's have a chill out moment. I'm going to do one
Well,
jazz.
can I finish showing the records I picked up, or is
No.
that is
No,
not
we
cool?
need a namaste moment. One jazz whack-a-mole CD. Okay, just that.
Oh, here we go.
Bill Frisell, "Have a Little Faith." This is on Elektra Records. This is with Don Byron, Joey Barron, Kermit Driscoll, and someone else I can't see.
Well,
and,
that
1993.
yeah.
1993. Have a Little
Well,
Faith. I thought it looked like. Well, anyway, this is a promo copy because it's punched. I got a friend that worked at WIA at the time give me promo WIA CDs. So I just wanted to calm things down for a moment. Now you can rant.
I'm not ranting, but Vinyl Me Please reissued that before they went kaput on vinyl. I have a copy of that. Look, I'm going to be sincere because Harry is watching. I know he is. Harry, let's be real. You came up on the stream, you introduced talking about Steve Westman's video, right? And for about 5 to 10 minutes, you talked about who that guy was, and I asked you. Then you started showing books, right? For 5 to 10 minutes of the stream, right? Then I said, well, I went out and I want to show the records I'm showing, and you fucking had a hissy fit about it. That I talked for 15 minutes straight. Well, I could talk for an hour straight. My stream, I could do what I want. What I want is all of us to be up here talking about records or our experiences or whatever. I don't understand why you're so touchy all the time. And I didn't know you came up to show bootlegs. You have to say, hey, I want to show these bootlegs. You know what I'll do? I'll make you big and you show your bootlegs. I don't think I've ever done anything to stop anyone doing from what they want on the stream unless they're causing trouble. So it's an over issue. I just want you, this is a safe space. I don't understand why you have to make a big production over when you get upset over the silliest of things.
Okay,
So,
I want to. I know you're going to show your records, but you showed that REM record. But I just want to make a little announcement. I think I got a FedEx notice, something shipped. I think it's the REM, the first two in the Interscope, the one steps. I did order those just because I love REM, and to me those are groundbreaking album and EP. So I think that shipped. Because I don't know anyone from LA who would be sending me a FedEx. Because certainly Rob would not be sending me a FedEx or Jim. I did get the new Chet Baker Collector News cover though.
Oh, good. I got a new piece of stereo equipment.
you can't show it.
It's right there. I got, if you can see the Harbeth, the little tiny Harbeth right there.
Yeah.
Harbeth P3 ESR, and then that stand that it's on right there, the black thing that it's on, is what Harbeth refers to as the Nelson, and it's a stand with a subwoofer in it.
You showed us this last week.
Did I?
I was gonna say that.
Okay, well, I put it in.
I was gonna say that, but I can't.
God damn you, Jim!
Wait,
I was gonna say that. I've been
listening to it for a week. It's unbelievable. I don't know. Has anyone ever tried to put a subwoofer in their system? It's not that easy.
I had
it to where it needs to be.
In San Francisco, I had a subwoofer when I had my 5.1 surround system.
So the thing about a subwoofer is you really want to, if you get it dialed in correctly, everything opens up and it helps the other speakers and it really can work well. But it's not easy to do. These, you just plug them in and adjust the volume and it's...
Wait, Eddie.
Eddie, Massey's getting it for free.
No, I'm not. I ordered it. I bought it from Interscope Records.
The Harbest are the P3 ESRs.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but he brought that thing up. It's not sold out, I don't think. So why would they cancel it? Where did you order from? I ordered from Interscope directly.
Anyway, anyone who's into these little Harbeths or who has any type of a LS35A kind of speaker, you know, the small British bookshelves, these Nelsons work. They really work. They're expensive as hell, though. They cost as much as the speaker. But I have a chance to just use them for a few weeks, and
So
I'm telling you,
they're on
it
loan
really
to you?
works well.
They're on loan to you?
Yes,
It's best,
from
it's
Gary
best that they're
Katayama.
it's best that they're on loan to Jim, because what will happen right after he buys them is he'll put them in his museum behind his barn museum.
I'll put them in the barn.
So anyway, I'm curious that comment before about your REM was canceled. The only two places I know that had them were Interscope and REM Direct, and maybe Elusive Disc. I'm not quite sure. Analog Production. So where did you order from? I ordered from the source, but I don't think it's sold out. I don't think it's sold out yet. So let us know, please.
Yes. Come up on the screen and I'll start talking and won't let you have a word in edgewise. Go to Interscope, Eddie, and order it there. Why are you showing that, Mazzy?
Someone said, "Can Mazzy show his right collection?"
They were being the smartass.
Of course, I know. This is a great CD. Warner Brothers, I guess Rhino put this out years ago on CD, and it's got all these soundtracks in their little clamshell cases. Obviously, Long Rider,
I bought a record.
Alamo Bay, Crossroads, Blue City. Now, this is one I really like, and I like this movie too, Johnny Handsome with Mickey Rourke, and Trespass. So, a great CD set. So, check it out.
Here's a record I picked up. Felt by Nils Fromm. It's a piano solo where this guy was practicing in his house at 3 a.m, and he didn't want to, bother anybody. So he put a piece of felt over the keys and recorded it with the mic really close. Wow. It is stunning. It really.
I mean, the Jewish version.
Hold on. He put felt on the keys, or he put felt on the wires inside the piano?
The hammers.
He put felt on the hammers and the strings and everything.
But don't the hammers have felt on them already?
He put more to muffle it.
There's a Jewish version of that called Gelt.
You can stream this. I highly recommend it. It's crazy sounding. And I streamed it for about 2 months and finally bought it. The record sounds much better than stream.
I think that you only bought that record to show it to people, to say, now, do you want to feel me? And say, I was felt.
Felt. You know what? I'm hungry.
Okay. You're upset. I'm going to pull another whack-a-mole jazz.
No. Who's upset?
You are always upset. Oh, this is a good record. Once Upon a Time, Earl Father Hines. This was on Verve. This is a really good album. If you see wasn't this Impulse? Oh, Impulse. Yeah. Verve. Okay. This is one, I bought this record back in the 70s because of Earl Father Hines on Chicken Skin, on Paradise and Lunch, the Ry Cooder record.
Man.
And that's where I first got into Earl Father Hines. And then in college, we did a radio broadcast, and I got to engineer a live recording, and I met Earl Father Hines at Marin College, or what's it called? Anyway, near San Anselmo there. What's that college there, Jim?
San Rafael?
Well, it's not quite as... No, it's on the...
college.
It's the one that goes to... I guess when you go through like San Geronimo, Samuel P. Taylor Park, that one, before San Rafael. Anyway, This is an excellent... What a great piano player. So it was great working with him on this. And he was such a nice guy. Solo piano stuff.
Hold on, Tom. Rule in the chat is make your comment in context. Which album are you talking about?
Hey, Leland, it's the fucking music. Doesn't matter the format today, okay? We're talking about the music.
And Leland, in a million years, did you think Mazzy has such a lame jazz CD collection?
Here's a jazz CD.
Those are all jazz CDs right there.
Right. And the reason they're there. Okay.
Here, this is a great freaking CD. It is called 20 Extraordinary Renditions. It's 20 different bands doing a different version of the song Idiot Bastard Son by Frank Zappa and the Mothers.
Oh, and by
20 renditions of Idiot Bastard Son.
Why do you turn on when you do that, your light goes dim for some reason?
Because it's in my face. That's fucking great. This is so good.
It's not Jim played that in his car all the time. It's okay.
It's great. Killer.
Oh god.
Here,
I know you guys are kidding, but I'm just, now that looks like
listen. Maybe
orchestral favorites.
Okay, here's the deal.
Joe's Camouflage.
So I want to go back to showing my records so I don't, and maybe these two will storm out. So there's this dude, I think Jim, you know him, the gray-haired dude who sells CDs at the flea market. He's actually really good friends with Brad. And I went with Brad to the flea market. I told him about this record. And I said, dude, it's a really rare record. So he put it out. This Les Paul in the Les Paul was left music for like 10 years. I think in the late 60s into the 70s. And then Chet Atkins got him out of retirement. And in the mid 70s, he re-recorded all his hits. And put out a double album on TV. I don't know if this is 100% true. I've been trying to find out. But apparently RCA sued him and he had to pull it from TV. So I have this double LP, it's hard to find. And I told this dude about it and he put out like a bootleg of it, of this stuff. And it's good. He got a woman, what's her name? Helen Striff, who sounds just like Mary Ford, to do all the her portions. And then he had this. Mazzy, do you know about this album?
I've heard about it. I don't know about it really.
So he found this one. He gave me this CD. Apparently, Mary Ford went out and re-recorded all their songs with a guitarist. Do you know Bob Summers, Mazzy?
I do not. I don't think.
To play like Les Paul. And I guess this was given out as a promo when you went and bought a Ford. Is it? From Downtown Ford. I think it was. So this is cool. That dude's cool. If you're ever at the flea market, go visit him. He has lots of cool stuff, mostly on CD. Yeah. Mazzy stormed out.
No,
I have over 500 compact discs.
I'm looking for something. Wait,
have you ever seen the documentary about the guy who collected all the corporate records, Bathtubs Over Broadway?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, so good. It is so freaking good. It's about a guy who used to work for Letterman, whose job was to find the record of the week.
Oh, yeah.
You seen the documentary?
No, I've heard of it.
The documentary ends with, I'll tell you.
Hey, when you sell a CD for $75, Rich, you'll change your tune.
There are some expensive CDs that go for $700. I mean, $75 or $100.
Hold on. You can't make jokes, Stephen Schnee, about CDs because you're the CD junkie.
There are a lot of expensive. Schnee probably knows this. There are a lot of CDs, like a lot of rap CDs, but a lot of CDs.
I've sold jazz. Forget about it. Jazz CDs. They haven't come out on vinyl. Some are hard to get.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that.
Hey, Harry, do you want to come up and show them? Well, you can't. There you go.
Oh, come back, Harry.
I don't understand. I can't imagine he's mad at me.
Well, I'm mad
whatever he's upset about.
I've been mad at you for 5 years.
I got this in the mail yesterday.
You're still an asshole, Rob.
Did you get the love box, Mazzy?
Yes.
No.
I
You
did. I did.
So I only had time to listen to the Rarities album, and it sounds really good.
Yeah, it is. I haven't heard the whole thing yet, so I haven't listened to the reviews.
I'll tell you one thing. I have a few of these Rhino boxes they put out. This is very nice.
Yeah, they do a good job. I think my record from Craig in the UK is coming out. Arrives today.
Okay, yeah. I want to show that. That's one thing I wanted to do today.
I knew you would. That's why I kind of led you into this.
Okay, so if anyone doesn't know Craig, and then Craig, let us know if you're watching right now. I know you said you'd have it on because you're busy, but Craig has a record. He's a film dude, but he opened a record store in the UK and then started a label.
He's a film dude.
Analog October Records, and he's already put out 3 records. In fact, he put out his first reissue is this one, this Courtney Pine record, and his second one was a Neil Arderly album. I gave that to, just to disclosure, I gave it to Jim. Jim,
Yes, sir.
you like that Neil Arderly record? You liked it a lot, right? So, and I'll tell you, this is, I think, the 3rd record he's done. This is fucking excellent. And I'm not just saying it because he sent me a copy.
You're becoming more of a shill than I am.
No, I can't. I cannot be. I still pay for my records, Mazzy. But this is really well done. And if you don't know him, I think he's like more the albums he put out. The last one that Craig did was Prague. It was very proggy.
Proggy jazz.
This one is more jazz. To me, this sounds more ECM-ish. It's a double LP. There's a ton of people on here, primarily Ian Carr. But this is excellent music-wise, and obviously it was mastered by Miles Shellwell. And it was, I don't know this pressing plant in the Netherlands. I talked about it the other day. This is excellent. But here's the reason what people might, if you buy this, very kind of him. Very kind of him. He did a thank you section. This is excellent booklet. Very good.
Can you read the entire, can you read the thank you section? Because someone gave me a hint that I might be in it too. Oh,
well, I have it right here. So he thanks. So wait, he thanks people I don't know we know, but here's who we know. And I'd like to thank the Jazz Bums, Felipe, Mike, Chris, and Rob the Waxed, along with Mark Ward, Danny Kay, Norman Masloff, and Mark Broomer. I don't know Mark Broomer.
No Jimmy Jammy?
Yeah. But
okay. Let's cut to the chase here. You're putting someone's name in it. Like, we can't diss the record on YouTube now. So,
well, I mean, here's the great thing about this. I don't have to diss the record. I'm telling you guys, this is good. Go stream it. Go stream this. But I promise you, if you get this, and I don't know who other artists are on this label. Do you know this label, Mazzy? Gil?
I do not.
Oh.
That's a cool label. This is good, guys. I promise you, stream it. Don't go buy it. But to me, it's more jazzy than the other one. Okay, hold on.
I agree with Harry. Sometimes it's more fun in the peanut gallery. Here's a fun CD.
Yeah, but hold on. Harry, do me a favor, as a favor to me. You did come on the stream for 10 minutes talking about the Beatles and those books. You did. Way before I was in the middle of just showing records I picked up, and we still have another over hour of the show that I'm not going to be talking. So sitting there for 15 minutes, which I did not do. This exaggeration shit is bullshit. That's what it is. I probably was talking for 5 minutes.
2 hours. had it with it.
This is good, guys. I'll say it again. If
say
you
it.
stream it, and I welcome anyone to, you don't have to buy it, stream it. And then if you can come up here and honestly say it's not for me, then I'm fine with it. But this is good. And
This
I
is
can
the
tell
first
you
CD.
listen, you told me the same thing when you're in prison. Look, I'm saying stream it. They'll buy this. They'll buy this after they listen to it. It really is. If you like, it's not heavily proggy. It's more
I haven't heard it
jazzy,
yet.
but
I think my copy's out in the mail today because I have something coming from the EU today. So,
I
I
just
we
think
have-
he.
but we have a
Everybody-
big like flooding situation. We have a week of rain and urban floods, and it's intense up here.
Is that what's going on? We got nothing down here. Harry, I'm completely out of weed right now. What do I do? Harry?
Do you want me to
Very
call
helpful.
Coffee Dave for you?
Yeah, something.
Look at this.
Shit. We can't get any rain. Send some down here.
95% today, 100% tomorrow, 95% Thursday.
Come on down, Mazzy. It's going to be 80, 85.
That's
Okay.
81, 84,
I don't-
80, 76.
As much as I like LA, I don't want hot weather all the time.
It's not hot. It's perfect.
Okay, all right. You're an idiot, Mazzy.
Yeah.
That's why I
I
like
live
the Bay Area.
I live near the beach, so technically, if you're
Yeah.
less than a mile within the coast, you're fine.
I think if I was living in Los Angeles, Santa Monica, Venice would be my first choice if I could afford it.
Oh, yeah. Every time I go to Seattle, I talk to record store owners, and here's what I get. Oh, yeah, I'm from LA. I moved up here, blah, blah, blah. How do you like it? I love it. How about the winters? No problem. But you just have to go for 2 weeks every January to some beach.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And then when you get back from the vacation, you realize you still have 3 more months of this shit.
Yeah,
and you get
it's
depressed.
true. Now, it's not the rain, though. It's not the rain people complain
It's
about.
the overcast.
It's 4 o'clock, 4:15 darkness.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's fucking dark.
You got to have those lamps.
Why
that
do
give
you
the
think
light.
all those prog people like off themselves? Not prog people. What do they call? What's the grunge people off themselves? So the higher percentage of grunge artists probably overdosed than any other. Like the psychedelic scene in San Francisco wasn't as bad. The punk scene in New York, CBGB's wasn't as bad. It was a fucking grunge shit in Seattle in the 90s and 2000s where all those plaid wearing Pendleton boys kind of OD'd. You think the weather has anything to do with it? Maybe.
Well, Mazzy, I would have to
I
say,
do take vitamin D. I do take vitamin D, actually.
if you live in the valley, maybe 7 months of the year, it's hot.
Here's the way it works. 4 months of the year, it's hell. 8 months of the year, it's
Okay.
fucking paradise.
Yeah, I like LA. I've used.
Well,
time there.
actually, I would say 11 months of the year, 10 months
where
of the
you
year
are.
here in Santa Monica.
Paradise.
Nice.
It's always 72. It's another sunny day. I love LA.
Yeah. Anyone, these whole nonsense of bashing California, screw you.
Well, no, you can bash California.
I don't want
whatever. It doesn't
I
matter.
love Los Angeles. For me, I just don't want to live there. But I used to go 4 times a year.
Yeah, but Matt,
I hear LA.
okay,
has
let
like
me help you out with this generalization about LA, Mazzy.
I don't have a generalization. I know.
Anyone who's been where Jim lives, you would think you're in Texas.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously. I'm not even joking. So LA is so diverse, typography, all weather, everything.
Typography is like type. Topography is
Topography. You know, you're the next one to go, Mazzy. So what I'm saying is over 40 square miles, and probably bigger than that, It's very diverse.
Yeah, it's pretty diverse. There's
Okay.
a lot of places.
I'm going to unveil next year the new simple design of the shirt. I'm not sure exactly the details, but
Where are you going to sell it?
I'm
All right.
still working. I might go back if I can get that company, that or that. Just a simple
I
Tom.
like the black. The black.
Well, it's
But-
depending on the shirt. If
Well,
it's a black
Maz, who designed that? Your son or you?
Tom Rashawn.
Oh, there should be an exclamation point on there.
No, I don't want an explanation. But see, the music is slightly larger than the rest, just a touch enough. It's just
Okay.
simple.
I'm not doing a poll, but can people react in the peanut gallery? Do you want the shirt to come off like it's about the music, stupid? Or it's about the music, stupid?
No, it's the music, stupid. It's the music, stupid.
No.
It's
That's
the
why-
stupid music. Oh,
You know what? I'll do one that everyone can agree on. Shut the fuck up, Maz.
No,
And
there's
that's
an
a-
option. There's some people that like white shirts and some people like black shirts. So it'll be an option. I may do I like gray shirts too, like deep gray or medium gray, deep to medium grays.
Hey, I have a t-shirt coming out. Does anyone want to see the design?
Here we go.
I have a t-shirt coming out. Here's the design, okay? Here it is.
Yeah, unfortunately he didn't say it. But,
I know, but it sounds fine to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I might bring those back. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. It's about Angelo Kelly, stupid. I told Angelo if I listen to his records, I'm going to review them from the bathtub. There's a joke there somewhere.
Hey, if anyone wants to come up and just watch me talk and not get a word in edgewise,
Okay.
let me know and I'll send you a link.
It's time for another jazz CD whack-a-mole. Oh. Battle of the Bands, Duke Ellington versus Count Basie. This is on RCA recordings. All right. So there we go.
Man,
Duke Ellington.
he really does have a bad assortment of jazz CDs, doesn't he?
I have a lot. Okay. Here's
What, Tom, I don't know what your question is. I missed it. There's a lot of shit going on today. So again, just re-ask your question.
which question?
I don't know. I'm not going to go fishing for it. Go look. Hey, could everyone do me a favor? Could you please ignore this comment in the chat?
I do want to thank Tom because he designed this box. This is the Los Angeles Free Music box, Society box. This is his avant-garde experimental music conceptual thing, and he designed the box. He plays on it. It's got all these records with posters and amazing artwork.
Yeah, but he sent that to you for free, right?
Yeah, like a couple of years ago. Yeah,
I didn't get one of those, but although Tom's very generous, I got.
Well,
Hold on one second. Tom, unfortunately, I don't buy from Blue Note. I really don't. I would imagine that they were just inserting whatever extra record they had. That's the way the wording came off to me. When they had a deal. Yeah.
someone was just murdered in Santa Monica this morning. It wasn't you, was it?
I think it was Harry's music room.
Are we on a delay?
No, it was Harry's music room. Hey, Tom, I don't know. The way that wording came off when you
Guys,
bought.
want these?
See, I can't talk.
Hey.
I assume it's just some random album they're going to put
I got
in there.
sticks. It's okay. Hey, listen to records. I don't have to mention the UHQR box because they shrunk down and they're not selling as good as they were. And my criticism was not only towards Analog Productions. I criticized the MoFi boxes too for their one steps. A box with a bunch of records is fine. A box with one record is not fine.
That goes
Slipcase
like this.
maybe. A slipcase if it just fits in directly with a booklet, okay, but not a box like that where there's all this loose room. It doesn't make any sense. It's a waste of our natural resources.
Can I want to show something. So I was in Pooh Bah Records, and they had a 45 sitting out. I want to see if I can find the picture. They had a 45 sitting out. Jeez whiz, where is it? It's here somewhere. And it's from Tom. It's Tom Rashan's 45.
Yeah.
Let me. So they said one has sold for over $100 on Discogs, but it's autographed by Tom. Here, let me grab the picture. Here it is. That's a 45 Tom Rashan did. They're selling it for $30. I texted Tom. I said, "Can you come down here and autograph this so I can sell it for $100?" There you go. It's at Pooh Bah if anyone wants to go get it for $30. Thank God Mazzy's not here. Hey, yeah. So are they getting back together and touring?
Who?
Triumph.
I don't know.
Yeah, are they doing it only because Rush is doing it?
Angela liked Pooh Bah.
Not you, Tom. The other Tom.
Was that your Make America Great Again?
Yes.
Ugh. Did you see the Yoko Ono singing Christmas?
Yes, I said.
This is from the show at the Tate Modern. In fact, David Ellis gave me this hat, I think.
I'm thinking of giving away my record bag.
Which bag?
This one.
Danny Kaye agrees. I mean, we don't always have to agree, but that just seems, Chad took it very personally, I think. And it wasn't about him only. But he got upset because I constantly beat a dead horse, but come on. Whatever reason, they shrunk the box. That's cool. I have that, I think.
Yeah, we were all together. We all got one.
We're all together, but I'm thinking of giving mine away to someone who might appreciate it more.
You should. I mean,
okay, here's what we're gonna do.
No, there's that guy at Atomic. No, there's a guy at Atomic who I think wants it. You know that guy who shows up every morning at Atomic? I might give it to him.
The guy who buys CDs and Blu-rays?
Yeah. The big, tall guy. Seems like a nice guy. Whatever.
All right. You don't want to give something to all the people that come here and watch you every morning. That guy does nothing. That guy does nothing for you.
Rob, you give us grief twice.
Human being, Rob.
Look, I do nothing. I did nothing this morning but be the same guy I am.
Yes, that's not a good guy.
Problem. Did I get to mention this 10 times? If you don't
it's
have
horrible. That's a horrible CD.
It's a great CD. It's this CD is all about setting up your stereo. It's got the first track is Resolution, the second track.
All right, we don't need. Hold on.
And it was written by Steve Gutenberg.
Hey, Rix. The problem with going to Harry Fest, it seems to be all about Harry.
Harry, if you're watching, do you have this book? This is a great book. A Pig's Tale. This is the history of his, not his master's boys. Trademark of Quality bootlegs. Talks about the whole bootlegging thing. It shows virtually every bootleg. All the details.
That company put out, right?
Yeah, that this company put out. A Trademark of Quality. But how it started, the guys that started it. This is one cool book. I mean, order this online. I think you only ordered it directly. I forgot. Google it. But it's called A Pig's Tale. And it's really a wonderful, if you're into records and vinyl and of a certain generation, but into bootlegs, I would get this. Vance, if you don't have this, you might dig this too. Harry especially. Harry probably has it. If not, it's excellent. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay. I can't remember. I sent away from this. Look at this. I sent away from this in 1973. See what this is? What is that? The
You
presidential.
you were a supporter of Richard Nixon?
Yeah, pretty much. I heard about this, about the White House had a record library. So this has all the records in the White House record library. A lot of like it has a Bernstein. It has the people that pulled it together. It has a lot of jazz. Ahmad Jamal, Illinois Jacquet, Freddie Hubbard, Johnny Hodges, Woody Herman, Earl Hines. It has Staples singers. It has country music, Peter, Paul, and Mary, Elvis Presley, Charlie Pride, Roy Orbison, Odetta. Um,
How many
this,
records are in the book?
I don't know, but it was a lot for the time. It's poetry records, rock and roll records, spoken word records, jazz. I don't know if there's a specific rock and roll. Rock and roll are mixed in. Folk records, so a lot of commie stuff. Oh, has the Kinks' greatest hits, Elton John. So it does have rock and roll. Iron Butterfly, Inagata Davida at the White House in 1973. Vicky Carr, Maurice Chevalier, Judy Collins. Let me see if there's any Beatles.
Yeah, but that was back when the White House could get gifts to not have scrutiny, right?
Well, no, I'm sure the labels would say it has 2 Beatle albums. Which 2 do you think they have?
Rubber Soul and Revolver.
No, it has Meet the Beatles and Sgt. Pepper. So it makes sense because that was the big intro. The Best of the Bee Gees, Chuck Berry Golden Decade, Blood, Sweat, and Tears Greatest Hits, Association's Greatest Hits. Anyway, this is kind of a cool little artifact. You can see it's faded over the years. I guess I had it on a bookcase that got sunlight, but just a cool little artifact. 1973. So this is basically the year before Nixon resigned. So Watergate was happening about the time, or actually Watergate happened in 72, right? So there we go.
Hey, if I don't get yelled at by anyone, I'll go back to showing some records.
Ah, fuck you.
So I met up with Brad this weekend, and he gave me because Mazzy got these already, but I didn't get the 2 other record store day records they put out, Omnivore. And actually, he said it was their best record store day. They did 4 titles, I think, and they all sold through. They sold out of everything. This was probably their biggest one. The Warren Zevon, his last concert. So got that. And then I don't know how many people know about this one, Rock the Plaza. Did you listen to this, Mazzy?
Yeah, I listened to it, and it actually sounds really good. But I gifted it to Coffee Dave because it's more of it's really hosted, and the first disc is Alice Cooper. It's a benefit in Palm Springs, but it's good. But it's something I can play a lot. So
yeah, so this album was it was a show that was spearheaded by Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age.
And Paul McCartney's guitar player, Brian Ray.
Yeah, so he produced this. Yeah. Brian Ray produced this. So there's this theater that they wanted to reopen out in Palm Springs, and they did this benefit. But there's one side A is all Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
It's Alice Cooper, Josh Homme, Paul Rogers is on this, and Orthani, she's that Australian guitar whiz, right?
Yeah.
So this is a 2 LP set, but he said all the titles they did sold through.
That sounds really good. It sounds really good. It's just a record I wouldn't listen to as much, and Coffee Dave's more of a
right. They also did the Lemon Twigs Dad tribute album, and they did
that's excellent.
Did you listen to the Robbie Robertson, Martin Scorsese album?
Yeah, that's good too.
Someone asked about the pig. Someone wanted a pig minute. There she is. Now this pig, there's my pig. That's Winnie. She only has 3 legs. And unfortunately, Harry's not here to explain why.
Because Paul McCartney wrote a song about it.
But that's Winnie, and she's sleeping in the sun right now. That's what's going on in the barnyard.
How many hours a day does that pig sleep?
I would say 19, maybe 20.
Hey, Dave,
It is a fine pig.
I have no bootlegs of the
Good eating. But you don't.
Pig
So the reason that pig only has 3 legs. Thank you, Harry. Pig like that, you don't eat it all at once.
Oh God.
Well,
I hope we read that a man was murdered by a pig in the next week.
I spent the weekend with Bob Donnelly.
For people don't know who he is, so you have to explain.
He's like one of the producers at Impex Records.
Oh yeah, I met. We talked a few times. Yeah, I like Bob.
He's a very nice guy.
I was going through his cassette. I did a cassette video. I was going through the cassettes. Hey, Doc. Gay Gesund.
Hey, guys.
It's the doctor's in.
Hey, can people put their prediction of how long Doc lasts up here based on Harry's exit?
Back in the day, this was one of the devices or the device that I used to keep cocaine in. And I found it when
I thought you said you don't do drugs.
I don't anymore. But I did for 5 years on and off. I did a little coke. It was record business. But I put, these are no coke in here, but these are kind of rare. Look at this. From Warner Brothers Records. This is a Dark Horse Records pin with Bugs Bunny riding a dark horse.
Ooh. Oh, with coke all over it?
I bet you if Sticker Mania is watching, $1,000. $1,000. This is a pin from Warner Brothers of the Traveling Wilburys. Promo Warner Brothers pin. These are promo items.
All right, I like that one.
These are just bought. These are basically the. These aren't promos. Well, I don't know where I got these. These are pins of the Sgt. Pepper. I mean, the Yellow Submarine Beatle characters. Now, does Rob know what an apple bonker is?
Mazzy. I watch Yellow Submarine all the time, even when I was a little kid.
There's Fred. Hold on, there's some cool stuff in here. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. Well, this is not part of the record business, but this is there was a thing called, what's it called? The Croix de San Francisco. If you went to Candlestick Park on a night concert, night baseball game at Candlestick Park, and you survived all night innings when you left, because it would get windy and foggy at Candlestick Park and drizzly in the summer, as you know, you would get the Croix de San Francisco, the Croix Giants. They would give everyone who survived all night innings one of these pins at Candlestick Park. Oh, when I worked at ABC, here's ABC Records. So Steely Dan and Jimmy Buffett and all that.
Didn't you say, Mazzy, when you first donated sperm, they gave you a pin, right? Can you show that one?
No, that happens every day.
Was that when you got your colonoscopy, you got a pin?
Warner Brothers. I got a lot of Warner Brothers. I should have worked for. I really wanted to work for Warner Brothers. What is this? I was in the choir, the Glee Club. I mean, I have a terrible voice, but junior high school.
We can't hear you, Dr. Robert. We can't hear you.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt Mazzy's.
I'm finished.
And well, I'm hoping you have a FIFA Peace Prize in there somewhere. Do you have that?
I don't. They gave it to Trump instead of me.
Really?
Yes. Hello, Susan.
I would have voted for you.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to see all of you.
You have better hair than I do, that's for sure.
Well, it's getting there. It's growing.
Yeah. It looks nice. It looks very nice.
Thank you. I'm a Twiggy now.
It's exactly. I like that. You're in Germany, right?
Still. A few more days.
Bye, guys.
I'm gonna let her retire, but and I can't stick around long, but I did want to, I had a chance here to jump in, so I thought I would. And I don't mean to interrupt. And I'm glad I got to see all those.
We want to see my pig again. Did you see Winnie?
I didn't see the pig. I saw. I liked all those pins.
It's an actual pig laying in the dirt, sleeping.
Well, I know you have a pig, so
You could,
Hold on.
man.
Listen, let's
gun.
compare two things here. Jim showing this pig picture endlessly and me talking about the records I bought. Who deserves to be yelled at for either one?
I keep showing this. Nobody cares.
Well,
I
No.
have a lot of records nobody gives a shit about.
I like the pig. I like the pig.
It's almost like when you were out buying records, someone's holding a gun to your head, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a second because I want to show how nice I am as a person. Guys, talk. Show that stupid record, Jim, because I'm going to show something.
Well, this is a fun CD. This is like dialing in your stereo. Every song is about a different aspect of setting up a stereo. Here's a bass resonance piece. Here's
okay, that was horrible. Okay, so let me.
What?
So when I was digging through those records, I found a record for Jim. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I found this Reuben and the Jets. Do you have this record, Jim?
I have the record. I do, but I do.
I have it. I even have it.
Okay, but wait. Tell people what this record is, Jim.
It's a band called Reuben and the Jets. Ruben Guevara and Zappa produced it, and he may even play guitar on it a little bit.
I saw them at Winterland. They played with Zappa. I mean,
Okay, but wait.
They're an East LA band.
So I found this record, and it's a white label promo.
Oh, that's the thing.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo!
What?
So for as horrible as I'm treated by everyone here, guess who's getting this record?
Pick me. I'm clean.
Jim,
how many copies of this record do you have?
That'll make.
I don't have that one. I have this one.
That's not the same record.
No, I know. I just realized that.
That's Frank Zappa's band doing that kind of stuff.
That's really it's two different Reuben and the Jets, right?
Yes.
It's kind of two different groups because Zappa is with the first group and they're just.
This is an original. This is an OG.
Yeah.
It says VG Plus. I can't believe I still have in paper vinyl. Call the police.
That's a $6 record.
It's okay.
Well, I have this white label promo for Jim.
It's a good record.
Right, but
thanks, Rob.
That's the type of guy I am.
That is awesome. That's amazing. It means a lot to me to have a white label promo of that in my collection. Thank you. Lunch is on me.
Well, Jim in high school.
Wait, where are we going to lunch? Is what? But
that was me in junior high. I had long hair.
I would love to. I would meet you guys for lunch today.
Actually, didn't go to high school.
Or is Jim? Are you going to cook lunch, or are you going to take us out somewhere?
Oh no.
No. Again, we live in the real world where Jim and I hang out a bunch and we go to lunch. Next time we go, he's paying for it.
Okay.
If it's somewhere cheap.
It always is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, Vinyl Piper offered me a white label promo, but I had that one. I already had that one.
Well, wait. All of a sudden, Harry has decided to be nice to me. Thank Harry. I appreciate it, but that's an act of niceness.
Not force feeding you the chowder.
Yes.
Eat the chowder.
And again,
must eat the chowder.
If you come to the auction this weekend, it's I'm giving away a bunch of records for
All right, Mazzy, if that's where we're going.
What?
That was our promo book button.
Here you go.
Oh,
nice.
Very nice. Wait, I don't have one of those, Jim.
This is Robert Kennedy, 1968. I shook Robert Kennedy's hand in San Francisco.
Wow.
Obviously, before the tragic.
Did you murder him?
This is cool.
Murder.
Hey, Rich, I do have several RVG records.
Permanent?
Anybody
And
know what? Anybody know what movie this is from? What promo button? 1972. What movie?
Warren Beatty.
No, The Candidate with
The
Robert Redford.
I was just about to say that you, Mazzy,
Wait,
you ask a question, you allow people to answer.
Yes, that's it. This is actually on Union Street. They opened a McKay. There was an empty storefront. They had a McKay campaign headquarters right by the movie theater, the Metro. There you go.
look at that sticker. Stick with Dick.
Nice.
Stick with
Hmm.
Dick. Nixon for president.
oh,
Stick with Dick.
yeah.
That's a sticker.
Mm,
Okay, here
I
we
like.
go. East Coast,
I
West
think I like
Coast.
Make America Great Again better than Stick with
East
Dick.
Coast, West Coast. Right? East Coast, West Coast.
Okay.
Voice button.
I can't compete. I got nothing button wise.
Name the artist.
I have
Hey.
one.
I just want people to know we're not each individually doing our own live stream.
Oh,
Yes,
here's a
name
good
the-
one.
Name the
button.
artist,
Look,
Jim.
how about this? This cost us. This put George Bush in the office.
Hey, it's like all you fucking idiots are at the Olympics trading buttons with each other.
Keith Haring. Close, Ricks. Yeah, you got Keith Haring.
Nader
Exactly.
LeDuc, man.
Good. Keith Haring. One of the first artists that died of AIDS, unfortunately.
This button put George Bush in the White House. What's he does? I like looking at.
Whatever.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Just a sticker from If I Could Only Remember My Name.
All right, let's calm down now.
You're gonna have to make me big here for a minute, Rob.
Wait.
If I may.
Before you go, the last one. This is a rivet. It looks like a penis, but it's a rivet from the Golden Gate Bridge.
Nice rivet. It'll be worth it. Give me a minute here, Rob.
Okay.
Here's my
Yeah.
Dodger.
All right. Enough with the buttons.
Oh,
A Mazzy button. Wow. God
So-
damn it. I wish I had one of those. I think I
there
do.
you go. There you go. That's
He-
my button.
He puts it on anything he sends you.
No, here's the thing.
That's
If you wanna-
marketing. It's called marketing, Rob.
Well, if you want to know the truth,
Don't you teach it?
Mazzy gave me this in person several years ago. And, we have, my wife and my son and I all have identical hoodies that otherwise are indistinguishable. And so you got to put some unique buttons. So I got Mazzy on mine so I can always know that's my
Dr. Robert has some bling.
That's my hoodie. That's my hoodie. Yeah. So I will show a couple of. I got a brief kind of announcement. I could show a couple of cool records,
Okay.
and then I do gotta go, guys. But I just wanted to get on and say hi. Anybody like this record?
Yeah.
This is
I don't
the
have- I don't have that edition. I have a reissue.
Yeah. This is an original first pressing of Kraftwerk's first album. I've been trying to get this. I got their second album a bit ago, and record store owner here found that for me. This is an incredible record I've never seen. I got this for like $8.
What is that?
This is produced by Lenny Kaye. It's a band called the Sidewinders. They have nothing other than this record, more or less. They got a couple of singles, nothing else, no other LPs that I can find on Discogs. And this is a remarkable record. This, so fits with Nuggets. Came out in 1972. Why do I have to go to Germany to find a copy? I don't know, but I found it here. I've never seen it anywhere else. And I'll show one more and then jump off. But I keep finding really, interesting jazz records here. It's a Miles Davis 10-inch on Fontana. And this, you can't read it, but this is like $18. I mean, and it's not perfect. This one is not perfect, but not bad shape. So I just wanted to give an update. I'm going to be down in Karlsruhe this Thursday, and I think I'm going to get together with our buddy Thor down there, and he's got a couple of records for me. So I've been trying to close up, the gaps, and a lot of these are not cheap, but I'm finding some very rare German records, kind of trying to complete the process, I guess, whatever, fill in the gaps, whatever you want to call it. But
Good stuff.
he's got Noise second album. I've been trying to find Noise first and second album. I don't have either of them. And he's got Can, Tago, Mago, or Tago, Mago. I don't know how it's pronounced, but that's an early Can album that I also have been looking for. So at any rate, that's the vinyl. That's the vinyl update. Everything here is going as well as we can hope with Susan, and we're going to be leaving here the 18th of December, finally heading home. So looking forward to that. It's for good. We'll be back for a few, visits, but nothing.
So
no,
home for Christmas.
Home for Christmas. No residential visits. It'll be a day or two to get treatment over here as we go, and yeah. So.
Well, I wish you all good fortune, good health.
Feeling Love Group.
Yeah. I think I'm going to speak for Rob because Rob's usually an asshole and says everything in the wrong way. I think it was good in a way, Rob. Ultimately, you needed to take a break from the drama here.
That I did.
I think Rob needs to take.
But it's good to have you back. I think it was.
Yeah, no, I totally believe
Nicely
me.
done, Mazzy.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you. I mean, it has been a trial. Anybody that's gone through things like this, and I don't want to belabor it, but it is exhausting, and it's very difficult to watch somebody that you love struggle with.
Wait. Did you say Jew love? You said Jew love. You didn't say did you love? You said Jew love.
Oh, come on. Don't derail this, dude. So just let it play out. I mean, you know what I'm saying. And it's an authentic thing. And it's, I mean, my God, I mean, it's so hard. It is so hard. And so I'm glad to have taken a break, and I'm glad to have a moment with you. So I'll leave it at that.
Well, come back once you get home and get settled. When you're up for it, come back. I
plan to. I'm going to try to talk Thor into bumping on Thursday. So we'll see how that plays out. But I'm going to be in his hometown, and he's got a couple of special records for me. So
yeah, I like Thor a lot, except for his MAGA shit.
We're not going to talk politics. I'm not going to talk politics. I think we'll talk beer. We'll talk beer and records.
That's good. That's a good thing to talk about.
At any rate. Listen, I got to get off, and I've taken up enough time. Thanks for giving me a little spotlight there, Waxed. And I don't know. I miss you guys. Be back. Thank you.
Safe travels.
Yeah.
You'll be up before you leave, right, though, probably?
Yeah, Thursday, I'm hoping.
Okay.
Hey, Fluffy. Fluffy, I asked you to watch this stream. I talked about it already. Jeez, people. Go back and rewatch the stream. I got yelled at for talking about it. Someone stormed off the stage. I'm not going to let that happen again. You don't want me here by myself talking.
Oh, no.
Right? Do you guys have any more buttons you want to show?
Let's have an I Love Lucy button.
Listen, I'm done with catering to people's requests. If we talked about it already, I'm not bringing it up again.
20 miniature cards of.
Are you talking now? Did the audio drop out again?
No.
I think it's every time someone comes for me. It's when someone leaves the stream.
Audio.
I have to reach out to StreamYard. I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
Can you not hear anything?
Hold on. Can you guys talk again?
Yes,
boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka.
All right, I have to go out and come back in.
Here is
let's talk about it.
Here is my bar mitzvah.
God, Rob is so weird.
Here's my bar mitzvah Kiddush cup.
Oi. Mazel tov.
You know what a Kiddush cup is, right?
Yes. How many times have you benched Kiddush with that cup?
Never.
Nuts. Not once. Nuts.
No, never.
I don't have any of that stuff. I don't think I got one. Mazzy had a $5,000 bar mitzvah. I had a $500.
This is my very first camera I owned.
Oh Jesus!
Instamatic. Remember these?
Yeah, I mean, I got rid of mine like 18 years ago.
Why get rid of it? I mean, I like to hold. These are memories. We're making memories, baby.
Who has?
Wait a second. I have a question.
Yes.
Why are you guys opening up your like bedside table drawer and showing us all
what's
this
Mazzy
shit?
showing us this?
Hey, you know what it is? You know what? I'm going to retitle this stream "The Little Rascals" because it's like
Look.
it's like an episode. It's like a episode of The Little Rascals where you're pulling all the shit out of your pockets to show each other.
I didn't take pictures of Harvey Milk, but I had dinner with a group of people when Harvey Milk was running board of supervisors. But no, because I'm not usually down here. I've been doing this IKEA thing, and I'm putting all my jazz records there. And I happen to be right here, and I have all these little tchotchkes here. So they're just at arm's length. That's why I'm.
Hey, can you all tune in? Mazzy's next whatnot is Button Whatnot.
It is Antique Roadshow. Hey, I am proud of it. And here is 1966. The Silencers, Blast Off, and I Don't Care. This is my record. This is my first and only record. Pressed to vinyl, audio discs. This is recorded at Commercial Recorders, 149 Natoma Street in San Francisco. The engineer, the guy that recorded this for us, worked on some of the Grateful Dead's first stuff in 1966 at the same studio. So it's an honor to have the
and
Grateful
they made it.
Dead.
You didn't.
Pardon me?
The Grateful Dead made it, and you didn't.
Exactly. But look at this, and this is just a metal. What do they call this? Not a test pressing, but acetate. And this has been played probably 1,000 times. So a good needle drop. I do have it recorded, but I think someone needs to work on it to put it out. I was hoping Angelo Kelly would stick this as a 7-inch bonus on his new release. Commercial recorded. The Silencers, Blast Off. The A side is I Don't Care. The Silencers. This is rare.
Very nice.
I think there might be only 2 copies in existence. There were 5 made and only 2 left, as far as I know. And all members, well, there are 4 members. 2 of them are gone. One of them I haven't been in touch with for 50 years. So
Mazzy had a similar agreement as the Beatles did.
Well,
they all had to agree to do anything.
I do need to go to Harry's house at some point, and I keep putting it off. Sorry, Harry. I still want to do this, maybe over the holidays. This is the tape I found when we were very short time. We were called The Gates of Eden, and then we were called Quaker Oats with QWAKER. And this is a recording. So this is recorded September 1968. And then the other one is February 69. And then December 71. There's acoustic stuff. So I want to do a listening thing with.
So you were 17 and 71 when you did that?
16, 17, yeah. 17,
That's
yeah.
way too old for that shit, Mazzy.
And this is the master tape. No, this isn't the master tape. This is a one-off copied tape because it's recorded on this 3M cartridge stereo recorder, and then it was copied to this tape. So this is Kevin Gray would call this a 1-to-1 copy. Okay.
I'm working on a new thing. I'm doing bootleg Mazzy trading cards.
I think Kevin Gray would call that an insult to what he does for a living.
Yeah. I need to figure this out. Yeah. So we're 14, 15.
Here's my prediction. Let me tell you my prediction. Mazzy drives all the way over to Harry's with that tape. They put it on, and then all it's recorded over of Mazzy going, "I want to be me."
Maybe we'll play it backwards and we'll release one of the tracks back. It's pretty cool to have something when you're 14, 15 years old recorded, especially my generation. Later,
Yeah.
People had recording
Yeah.
stuff all the time.
There's a cassette around here of me doing my Haftorah portion.
Well, I don't know when were you bar mitzvahed?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember your generation. My generation, our Hebrew school teacher would record your Haftorah on a little reel or tape recording, like 5-inch reels, I guess they were. I had a little tape recorder. So this is before cassettes, right? 67. So we kind of a combination of reading the Hebrew and memorizing our
Well,
our
considering
Haftorah.
I just said to you before you said that I have a cassette of my Haftorah portion means they would record it and we would recite it.
Yeah.
Are we really talking about Haftorah portions right now on this stream?
Yes.
Are you going to start? Oh, only we'll keep talking about it if you storm off.
I almost know it still by heart. Do you
I'm
know
out.
yours by heart? Shoftim v'shoftim
Kumioi kiva orech uchvod Adonai
l'telaha mishpatev v'shatu et
Hihine anochi.
lo tateh mishpat lo takir panim. That's all I remember.
Boom shakalaka laka boom shakalaka laka bow.
Think about that. That is
my Haftorah ended with boom shakalaka laka.
When 2 years, that'll be 60 years.
You know what I did during my bar mitzvah? I was the last person to be bar mitzvah by our rabbi. He was very old. And I remember when they handed me the Torah, I acted like I was going to drop it. I did shtick.
Here's what I need to do.
Oh, let me finish talking. Jeez, I'm going to storm off. And I acted like I was going to drop it. That you never saw a rabbi have the look of death on his face then when that happened.
Not funny, Rob.
I might need to do a Kickstarter through my channel. Kickstarter to press like 250 copies of the Mazzy anthology, and it will have everything on one LP, all the single and the later tape stuff. Now we do some covers, so I'm not sure about publishing. We do Purple Haze, we do If I Were a Carpenter, we do For What It's Worth. I think.
Hey, Mazzy, can you explain to me why I give a shit about what you guys played?
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna help Mazzy out right now.
Pig says goes.
I'm gonna help Mazzy out right now. Hey, Craig, I think we found your next tree issue.
I bet you though, if I pressed 100 copies of it or 200, I bet you if I pressed 200 copies, I'd sell out through my channel.
Yeah, but you wouldn't make any money.
I don't know. It's not about making money on it. I'm not trying to make money on it. I just want to break even on it.
I have a big dentist appointment today, guys. I lost a tooth. I lost one of my favorite teeth. Blackie.
It's probably in your subwoofer.
Hey, hold on. I'm going to help Jim.
Blackie.
I'm going to help Jim out right now. Jim's about to lose all his teeth. So he's going to auction each one off.
Yeah. I got Blackie. I got Stinky. I got Slippy. I got not too many left, but they're good.
Hey, I have a good title for it. It's going to be called the Gingivitis Live Auction.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think I think it would sell just because of the novelty of it, obviously. I mean, 200 is compared, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be eating cake a lot. You should press up 200 copies.
It would be fun to sit with Kevin Gray, having him like cracking up as he's doing his mastering.
Okay, so I was in line with Kevin Gray at that thing on Sunday, and his wife. They have chickens.
I like Kevin. I've never met him in person, but
he's very when you talk to him, very nice, very approachable.
Yeah. Well, I've been on a couple of live streams.
Baby.
Baby. I wish I had to clip the loop. I wish I had the loop because on one of the things, I don't even think I was on it, or maybe I was, but he did say, because, it's the music, stupid, and he laughed and did a little smirk. So. Maybe that could be the next Kevin release, except it wouldn't be all analog. Well, it could be all analog because it's a 1-to-1 tape. I guess it could be.
Hold on 1 second. Jim, did you not go to the flea market?
No, I fucked up. I was freezing my ass off, and I had to go to that. I should have gone to the flea market and not gone to the gala. Really, to be honest with you.
Let me ask you this, guys, you LA peeps. When do you have the date yet of the next LA Vinyl Con?
No,
No.
I don't know. It's in the spring sometime, so I don't know when.
Okay.
Why you would come down for it?
Maybe I could. I have now my friend. Like last time, my friends were in Italy, so I couldn't stay at their place. But if I can stay at their place, I would maybe come down.
Where
for
do
it.
they live? Where's
I don't even.
what
I don't even know.
neighborhood?
I don't know. Oh, by
I
the
got-
way,
I got a call about a collection of stereo equipment that's for sale up in Laurel Canyon.
Rob,
Holy
you know Rob Frith, the Vancouver guy that had the McCartney or the Beatles Decatape.
Yeah.
Today, if I don't watch it because I don't have it, but he's on the Kelly Clarkson show for a short bit.
Ooh.
Look at
It'll,
this.
you know what, Mazzy? It'll be on YouTube. You
Yeah,
can
of
probably
course it
watch
will,
it on YouTube.
Yeah, but anyway,
Um,
he just texted me.
Is he doing it remotely or they flew him to New York
Yeah.
or something?
Well, if you just looked at the fucking thing, bring me up again. Bring this up.
Okay.
He's in the dungeon there where we had the tape, where we held the tape. Huh. So
Forgive Jim. He's typing to his prison pen pal right now.
no, I'm in with the peanuts because that's the kind of guy I am. I don't ignore them like Mazzy.
Mazzy reacts to the peanuts too much.
well, I like to
I've
if
never
I
owned
ever
Mac
do,
products.
if
I
I
wish I
ever
had.
do, or when I start my own live stream, I am going to react, and it's not going to be with a bunch of goons like this. And I'm going to, respond.
Try to do it without no more than you don't want any more than one. I can say this: you don't want more than one Jew at a time on the thing. It gets too Jewish,
Let my people go.
It's called Too Joey, man.
too Jewy. That's like Jackie Mason. Woman came
Okay,
up to her.
you got to bring up Delphina's comment. I mean,
What did
Delphina,
Delphina say?
thank you very much. Yes, I actually finally met Delphina. We hung out for an hour maybe. We had coffee. We went to one record store. We have a sweet portrait of the two of us. It was very nice. We went to that little shit ass Japanese record store that everyone likes. That I bought an Japanese ABBA record in. Yes.
Is it
Thank you.
Japanese or it's Spanish?
Well, it's a Japanese pressing of ABBA singing their greatest hits in Spanish.
Yeah,
love that. It's a great record, seriously. But
I don't even
can I
know
use
what
that
this
quote on the back of my in the liner notes on my record, Delphina? If I do a pressing, can it say?
Actually, Lady Gaga sold it already, Ricks. She doesn't own it anymore.
Hey, I want to show a record because I got interrupted from showing
I don't know about
records.
sweetest guy, Fluffy, but
Hey, Mazzy, did you ever pick this up? Because I never picked this up.
yes, and I have the one after. There's two different versions. You know that.
So apparently it was a high school kid sent a letter to Monk. Hey, come play at my high school. And he did.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Danny
Wow.
Scher, his name is Danny Scher. Danny Scher became the head for a while, years later, of Bill Graham Presents, or he became the guy that really produced the shows with Bill Graham when Bill Graham was alive. Danny Scher, that was Palo Alto High School down right near Stanford University.
Yeah.
Wrote a letter, but there is another version. That's the recording that came out. That did pretty
But
well.
wasn't it done by
The janitor.
the
recorded it.
janitor?
But then there's a copy with green type of the janitor's version of it. Like there's a janitor tape.
What's
version.
the difference? What's the difference between the two?
Let me. I don't think I have it handy. Let me see.
But it comes with like the program they made for it. Then there's a booklet, and it's pressed by Chad. It's pressed at a QRP. It's really good. It sounds pretty good for a janitor recording. I found this for $15. I recommend this. It's good.
Look, if they could do the Palo Alto mix, right? Bring me up for a second there, Robbie.
Okay.
Baby. If they could do the Palo Alto mix and the Custodians mix I can do my record, okay?
Now, what's
So,
the difference? What's the difference?
you know, I don't even remember. I don't remember. 1968. So actually, the same year of my live tape of the first year, this is recorded.
Wait, here, hold on. It's the same recording. They just cleaned up this version.
I guess it was before they kind of fixed it. Maybe I used to know this. I don't remember. Come on, this is so 4 years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years ago. No, 2001. Oh, one. Okay.
2020.
IP vinyls.
21. This is
Pretty fucking
21.
funny.
It's 21. 4 years ago.
No, the one you have with the Jennifer's cut was come out a year after.
No, but this one. Okay, this is.
It says 220 on the back.
You're right.
Thank God.
Maybe take your teeth out, try it one time.
So basically, if we get two more versions, we'd have the monkeys.
Actually, Dana, you also asked Barbara Eden to come to your house.
You know, I'm waiting for the Uber drivers mix.
I had that ukulele record of Eddie Vedder's. Probably worth money now. So, is this show over yet?
No, we have 9 minutes to fill. Could you storm off?
I'm out of tune.
God damn it.
It's out of tune.
Little entertainment. Very little.
I have two
What?
ukuleles. I have a guy I know that used to have a ukulele. He was a punk guy in San Francisco. Had a band in San Francisco in the 70s called Kilowatt. A
Mhm.
Scottish guy, and he lived in Hawaii for many, many years, and he had a ukulele guitar shop. And when he got sick, I think he's still alive. He had cancer, so he had to move to Portland, and he was selling all his inventory. And I really wanted one kind of nice uke, so I said, "Here's my budget. I can't remember how much would I spend. Pick me out one." And I bought one uke for about $175, so $200, a nice ukulele from him. Not this one. This is a cheap ass one that someone gave me with cobwebs on it.
Show us your
Nice.
camera again.
Which camera?
The first one you ever had. My
No,
mom
I'll
threw
take one
away
of
all my shit, so every time you do that,
This is one of my father's. This is one of my father's
I get
cameras.
triggered.
This is a Pressman.
My mom threw away my records.
This is my dad's camera. One of them. My dad took photographs. So cool. This is cool.
His dad was the photographer in the Little Rascals.
This is the first. This is my dad's, and he gave it to me. My first camera, a viewfinder. It's an Argus viewfinder, and this is the first step I got into photography with after the
Now,
Instamatic.
Mazzy, do you find it hard to use that when you have to put like that exploding stick on there to
No, but
send light onto people?
I did this, and then my parents gave me my first single lens reflex in 1970 before I went to Israel. They gave me a Mamiya Secor, but this was my, you can remove the lenses and everything. But this was the one I used all the time. This Argus 35 millimeter. So I don't have my own darkroom, but see, I studied photography and I took a lot of pictures, a lot of Super 8 movies. In high school, I worked in the darkroom, but I'm terrible in the darkroom. I'm not patient, but
Yeah, but if you have
Michelle-
a bathroom, most people use their
I'm
bathroom.
impatient. I don't like going to the darkroom.
I like the dark room.
and I'm not a photographer. I'm around.
Jim, you're a creep. You do like
Yeah,
But I like the fumes.
As a photo agent, I was around photographers, and Michelle, the mother of my son, when we had our house in San Francisco, we had a darkroom downstairs. She was an amazing printer. She learned printing from a guy named Alan Ross, who was that she was married to for 2 years, who was Ansel Adams' printer. So Michelle learned printing from Alan and Ansel Adams, and was an amazing printer. So she did like all kinds of black and white printing and selenium toned, sepia tone, split tones, amazing stuff. So I'm in awe of people who do it well. I was never into that. So being around photographers was more interesting to me, and promoting them and selling, marketing them. But this is the thing that really got me into it. So
My photography teacher in high school told me at the end of, towards the end, actually right before I dropped out, he said, "I hope my daughters don't grow up to be like you." I just thought that was the weirdest comment ever.
I went to art school. I have a Pentax Program Plus was my first camera. Then I have a Canon digital SLR with a bunch of lenses.
this was my first movie camera that I made, Super 8 or 8mm. This is 8mm.
Pornos?
And you know what people say?
Porno?
The best camera you can get. Do you know what that is? The best camera you can get
It doesn't matter.
It's the camera you have on you when you
Yes.
take the picture.
Because it's your eye. It's like having a
Yeah.
guitar. I mean, you want a decent guitar, but you don't have to have the best guitar to be a great guitar player. Obviously,
You know, the actor Joel Grey
Yes.
is a great photographer, and he did a book with photos he all took from his iPhone.
Yeah. But I made a ton of Super 8 films, and I got into.
I said that already, Danny K.
Said what?
The best camera you can get is the one you have on you when you take the picture.
Yeah, but we're at the end of the line here on Rob's show, so he'll let anything go here.
What are you talking about? Who's asking?
That Harry didn't laugh.
Harry got upset when he shouldn't have got upset, so I don't understand it.
Well, don't say
So let's talk about how everyone was so excited about the John McLaughlin interview that Mazzy did.
I didn't do an interview. I didn't do an interview with John McLaughlin.
Not an interview, the review that he did on his channel, and everybody at the Audio Society was talking about it.
Did you
really?
Well, Impex certainly was. What's her name? Loves you.
Abby. Yeah. I did make a couple of mistakes.
Doesn't matter. She was bragging her ass off.
Well, good.
Mazzy. Norman?
I really liked it because I like I said that My Goals Beyond, I thought it was his first album, but of course it's not, because I have his first album. It's called, was it not Evolution? It's called something like that.
Anyway, it's a good record.
It is a good record.
Do you have did they send you one?
Mine's in the mail. No, they didn't fucking send me one because they sent it to Mazzy. I used to get them, but now they go to Mazzy. Whatever, fine. I'm not pissed.
Well, we have 3 minutes left.
Got a camera from Donnelly, huh? Yeah, Bob used to be a photographer. Anyway.
Wait, were you joking? That's
over and dialed in my stereo this weekend. Holy fuck! God damn that guy.
We can do some avant-garde stuff.
No, or we can't.
I could do my Sinatra clearing a hairball out of his throat in the
No, we're not doing any of that. No, stop.
It's I'm sorry, I did it anyway.
Here we go. Oh God, everything's out of tune now. This is a
yeah, that is bad.
This is not the high-end one. This is like these used to cost like $600. I think they're more.
I'm gonna go get my drum kit out, okay?
Epiphone Casino, of course, John Lennon played one.
I have a Slingerland snare.
Okay, so Jim reported that there was a murder in Santa Monica last night. Seems to be, it looks like a domestic situation to me from what they were.
So was it you? Because I know we're on a time delay.
All my murder victims have not been found yet.
Oh no, I thought possibly you were.
I was sideswiped this morning on the stream.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't know when Mazzy was a jazz guitarist from the 1920s.
Yes.
All right. we're counting down the seconds because this has been one of the best streams that's ever happened in the history of the world.
Yes,
I think you should bring Harry back on and go for another 2 hours.
I don't have the time to do it.
I gotta go.
What?
I gotta do.
You're gonna? It's basically one less day of you going out buying records.
Hey, I was murdering someone, Danby. Has anyone ever said that? Where were you at 9 o'clock last night? I was killing somebody, but not that person.
Okay.
Someone else.
One last. Oh no, 9 o'clock. You know what? I finally watched the last 3. I haven't watched it because now it's on Netflix. I don't have Showtime anymore. But I watched the last 3 seasons of Homeland, and what an intense show! And I realized how great that show is. It's intense. I know it's Carrie being bipolar, but I won't spoil it. But the ending of the series was really good.
I think the last season or the second to last season was shot at my alma mater at Virginia Commonwealth University.
Again, no spoiler, but the end, sometimes a series, when it ends, it jumps the shark. I think one of the best endings was 6 Feet Under. What a great ending. And Seinfeld was terrible, but the ending of Homeland was actually good. It made sense based on the characters in that.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see everybody.
All right, everyone have a good day. See you on Thursday. Maybe someone will storm off then. We'll see. Tune in next time.